I think that deep inside every human being there is a primal urge to become the third property brother. Like, it is barbaric and untamable and rapid and easy to unleash on the wrong person at the wrong time. And that's why I think today that we should let it rip on Shino's house, because it's a disaster. It's a dingy little disaster, and she doesn't deserve that. Can you leave me alone? I'm trying to do something. You know, every day I try and do something and you're standing in front of me. You're looking at me dead on in the face. Do you want this seat? Is that the issue? Do you fucking want this seat? Oh my god. Oh my, that was vile. Amelia, what the hell? I'm using this as inspiration for my art. I really love Amelia, but what is this? I know he is dead. Just don't worry about it. This is so sick and twisted. You know, I really do understand all of the toil of modern art now, and it is because of Amelia doing this. I don't understand. I was sitting there nicely. She stared me in the face and she threatened me. She threatened me with her whole chest, and I just had to sit there and take it. I was doing my little opening bit. I was really doing my little opening bit. I had everything in mind. I was ready to make a silly little joke. And what does Amelia do? She threatens me. She stares at me. She breathes down my neck. You know, she was taking a shank and like pointing it under my eyes, by the way. Did you not see that? Did you not see her doing that? That was so rude. You guys haven't really gotten to meet Amelia yet, which is, I guess, a good thing, because that was shady and dirty as fuck. That was awful. I've never been so slandered in my life. Anyway, today we're gonna be fixing up Shino's house. She has the starter peppy home, which is basically the room of a toddler who like went to a private school, gonna grow up to be not Catholic, even though it was a Catholic school, as everybody does. So we need to fix that. She's a very ethereal being to me. Shino is a very ethereal being. Does that mean angelic or demonic? We don't know in her case. Yes, she has committed many crimes. No, I don't really care. She has hot privilege. So it's just gonna have to happen that way. I love Shino dearly, and if she wants to go ahead and stick a knife in my back while I do this, that's totally fine. I still can't believe Tom Nook is charging me for this. This is so sick. Did you not just see me get mugged outside, straight up? Did you not see that? I want to offer ideas to Shino. Let's call her over here and get her thoughts on the matter. She's gonna love it. You know, she trusts me. She trusts me enough to admit that there is crime material in her house, that her house is a crime scene and it's active and the police don't know about it. And I didn't say anything. Of course I didn't. Why would I say anything? She didn't do anything wrong in my eyes, you know? If you're gonna support women's rights, please support women's wrongs as well. And that about covers it. What do you think? Are you okay in trusting Salem with your home? Yes, of course that's okay. Better than okay. Oh my gosh, renovations. I'm so super excited, okay? Oh, glad to hear it. Your house is in good hands. Leave everything to Salem and me. And you. I'm sorry, and you? Did we ever talk about involving you in this? I don't think so. I think this is my own thing. I think I'm the architect in this situation, you know? They may have kicked me off of HGTV for threatening Ronald Reagan. I don't regret it. And you shouldn't be mad at me for that either. Yes, now that everyone's on board, I just need to collect the 9,000 bell fee. Can you believe this, man? Can you believe what he does? Can you believe he does this every day and he's never been like audited by the IRS? I have been audited more times than him, which is 0. However, I just need his sick ass to be put in jail. I really do. Could you imagine how good the island would look if he was not there, if he was just in a jail cell somewhere? I can't. I really can't. I would love to live to see the day, but I won't, because if that ever happens, I will be dead on the floor for sure. Now then, did you want to start with the home's interior or its exterior? Interior, baby. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like I said, I do want to go kind of ethereal for her, maybe like a little bit of a modern Romish type thing. I love a Rome aesthetic. I love like stonework and shit that kind of looks a little bit haunted, you know? You stare at a statue for long enough and you know that it's reading your thoughts, you know that it's a little bit in your head. But I kind of want that for Shino because she's a terrifying individual, and I want everyone who goes to her house to feel that and feel her power. Look at this. I cannot believe that Nintendo thought that this was a good idea to give every single Peppy this house in the beginning. Can you believe it? I cannot believe that they think this was a good idea, that they thought that everything on this earth should be tailored to look like a Disney Channel original movie set. That's not for a Peppy. Absolutely not. And especially not for a demon bitch who killed her ex-boyfriend. Like, no. I don't think so. I think that we're better off redoing it, absolutely. I don't know where to start with this. I don't have that many, like, super fancy, pristine wallpapers. Ooh, white European style wall. I feel like Shino would definitely be a European style bitch, you know? She loves a little bit of Europe. She might have stolen the Mona Lisa once and replaced it with a fake that is made out of lead paint. That's unnerving for sure, but like, we didn't need that old painting, did we? If she thought it shouldn't be there, then it shouldn't be there, absolutely. I do love this though. I don't know if it's too fancy. Is it a little too fancy? I don't think so. I don't think it's too fancy. I finally started watching Stranger Things and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I haven't gotten that far yet because I have the brain of like some bitch, just some random bitch. If you pulled a bitch off of the street, I would probably have the same brain as them for sure. I feel like I definitely could have been some bitch on the street if I was on the street. Look at Tom Nook. He has never seen something this beautiful in his life. This is his first time ever seeing marble flooring. He's like shocked. And now he craves more money. He wants to get some marble flooring. He needs it. He's foaming at the mouth right now. He's a rabid dog, hungry for more. That's really sick. Tom, get that out of here, please. I'm asking you. I'm asking you politely to get that shit out of here. I don't love it. I really wish that with Happy Home Paradise you could expand your villagers' houses, but I guess we'll have to do with it like not being there, I guess. John Nintendo, do what you will. Do what you will, but I can comment on it. I'm allowed to be a bitch every once in a while, and by every once in a while I mean like once a day. I do like the idea of maybe just doing a kitchen and then like a little bit of a lounge area because we have so little space. So maybe just like kitchen, something fun, right? Because we need a kitchen because Miss Shino's gonna be cooking, you know that. I feel like she's a last meal kind of bitch. Like she would definitely take her victims and feed them a nice little last meal and be like, hey, eat up. You know, I think that's a really creepy thing to do. I think feeding someone a last meal is like really genuinely terrifying. But I love that for her. You know, she takes her time. She's delicate. She's careful. It's good to be delicate and careful. I feel like if we do a white kitchen island, it's gonna be a little bit too on the nose because then it's gonna blend straight in. So maybe a black kitchen island for some contrast, possibly. We could do black and white. Could we? With that wallpaper though, could we do black and white? I don't know. I kind of like this. But it might be a little bit too much of a statement. I say that like I know anything. I have never once known anything in my life, which is very fun. I think that the more you know, the less you know, in fact, actually. God, that looks horrible. Never mind. Fucking hell. You know what? Maybe we'll do like a system kitchen route and then we'll add an island to that. That would be fun, right? That would be spicy. I say spicy like I even know what spicy is. I have never left my house. Do you think Shino would play the piano? I think she would definitely be a grand piano kind of bitch. I am really excited for her and Fauna because I feel like they're really getting somewhere now. I always thought that they were kind of gonna end up together. I always thought that it was kind of gonna happen ever since they started showing interest in each other, which was pretty recent, so it wasn't really always. But I love saying things that are lies. I think lying's really fun. I enjoy lying as like a recreational thing. You know, some people smoke weed recreationally, some people drink recreationally. I lie recreationally, so I'm gonna continue to do that. Yeah, I think the countertop idea might be a little bit better. We could do some like fancy ass cabinets. There's only wood. Do I not have the marble ones unlocked? Oh, that's shit. That is bullshit. Okay, great, beautiful. I guess we'll do dark wood then. Maybe we could fix this to be wood. I feel like there's a dark wood option. Yeah, okay. See, now that works a little bit better. See how I'm a genius with colors? It's not like I don't understand color theory at all. I tried to learn color theory once and I didn't understand it because I'm stupid. So like, will I ever understand how to make something look good in Animal Crossing? Probably not. I think the fun thing about me is that I don't understand how Animal Crossing works. I think if you don't understand how Animal Crossing works, you're gonna get a lot better of a result. Okay, dark wood. Perfect. What the fuck? Why did I just close out of that? You know when anger rises up in you and it's just like bubbling and shit? Yeah, that's just kind of what I feel like right now. I'm just a little bit pissed. Quite honestly, I'm just a little bit angry. Just a little bit mad that that happened. Sometimes I feel like I would be a really good person for them to like do experiments on scientifically, but I don't know. I could be wrong. That looks like shit, actually. You know, that actually looks really terrible. That looks awful. I hate that so much. Wow. Why would they do that is my question. You know, there's something very sinister about the ability to make awful things in Animal Crossing. Why can't the game design for me and make me look good? I'd really like to know. But yeah, Shino and Fauna, I don't know, it works. And I just really want to know what Fauna's involvement in all of this is, because it's not that I would be mad if Fauna was involved. I think that's the girl boss kind of move to kill somebody. However, it's interesting to me because I never thought Fauna would have the capability for that, frankly, and that's naive of me. And I know that. I know it is. But it's interesting to have your perception toyed with like that. Ew. Why does that look awful? Ugh. Ooh. No. Black fridge. Absolutely. That was like really jarring. Honestly, it was. That was a really jarring thing to happen. To see that brown fridge. I don't know. I know brown was a big thing in the 80s, which is interesting because everything is portrayed like super colorful in the 80s in media, but there's a lot of brown in the 80s. Brown was a big thing in the 80s. So like, you ever wonder who decided that the brown 80s were not allowed to exist in television? I wonder a lot of times who decided certain things, and I would like to meet them, and I would like to become friends with them, but I don't know if it would happen. I don't know if anyone would be willing to share their entire life story with me, but you never know. I don't know, share your life story with me in the comments. I want to test something. Why does it look like that is my question. Just why does it look like that in general? Why does anything look like the way it does? I feel like the 2.0 update was so good, and then every once in a while it just sends you into absolute orbit with how something looks. Like, I can't believe they made a full-on chainsaw and they were just like, go wild. You know, they might ban a couple islands every once in a while on dream addresses for being too freaky, which is a weird thing for them to do. But like, they just give you a chainsaw. They're like, go crazy, go stupid. I wonder what Nintendo's original plan was with that. They were like, is this gonna go good? Is this gonna help somebody out here? Are we really making something perfect? And they were like, yeah, chainsaw. Chainsaw is what all of the Animal Crossing cottagecore bitches need. Maybe it was like to cut down wood or something. Maybe that's what they were genuinely thinking. Maybe I'm making Nintendo out to be the villain when they aren't, but the thing is I just don't believe that, because I would like to think that Nintendo is always the villain, and that way I can blame everything I do wrong on them. It's a perfect system. Honestly, blaming other people for your problems, perfect system. Amazing. Fantastic. If you're wondering where Rodeo is, which many people probably are, I have seen him. The thing is I do think something happened. I do not think he's dead. But do I think he has always been not dead? No. He's saying very disjointed things to me. He's acting very odd. I don't know if there's some resurrection Jesus Christ shit here, but if I'm the Mary Magdalene in this situation, I think I'm gonna tap out. You know, I'm not in the mood. Frankly, I'm really not in the mood. It's like you always get assigned Jesus at birth when you don't want to be. Honestly, it's really the truth. I'm not ready to deal with a resurrection on my island. I don't think that's a good idea, so I haven't asked him about it, but he's been visibly shaken ever since I found him again, and it was a full week before I saw any sign of him. So it's definitely a concerning life we're leading right now. I love the piano. I love the piano. I love the idea of a piano. I used to want to play piano, and then I tried to play piano, and there's this fun thing that's called ADHD, so I tried to play the piano, and when I started doing that, it turns out I can't focus on the piano for more than 5 minutes, and I could try again now that I'm on medication for that. However, I have an issue where if I'm not good at something immediately, I will never be good at it, or at least that's what my brain tells me every morning when I wake up. So, I don't know. I'm always interested in trying musical stuff. I think it's really fun. I'm not a good music person. I'm not a good musician. I'm not a good singer. But the idea of making music has always been exciting to me, you know, just like for the vibes. I think it would be fun to be like a music bitch, but somebody who's bad at it. I feel like too many people are bad at music and think they're good at music, but what if I was just bad at music and I knew I was bad at music? Then what? Are you gonna stop me? You gonna be mad? No, you can't. It's illegal. You can't. I'll be mad. I'll cry. I really want to start watching Only Murders in the Building because it has such good reviews, but I'm almost suspicious of how many good reviews it has. Have any of y'all watched it? Because like, I'm genuinely curious. I want to watch it and I want to like it, but something about having that many good reviews is just so, it's terrifying to me. I don't want to like another show just yet, quite honestly. You know, I'm scared. It's a scary thing to get into. It's scary. Look at this lamp. Look at this lamp. This lamp won the Met Gala. Holy shit. I cannot believe it. Did you see this lamp at the Met Gala? That's insane. I can't believe that Animal Crossing decided that they were going to make like Lady Gaga into a lamp. That's insane. That's incredible. Honestly, we're winning today. The MBs were winning. I've been like into media lately, which is nice. You know, I feel like I haven't spent time watching stuff in a long time. That sounds very weird. But you know when you have to spend time to watch something and you just don't feel like spending time to watch something? I'm finally doing that now. I'm finally like watching stuff and it's nice. It really is nice. This looks so blank, doesn't it? I think we need some chairs in front of it. That looks so fucking blank. I don't know. Shino isn't a blank bitch. Shino is thinking at all times. You look into Shino's mind and it's just like binary code, but in like a cute little font. Like that she downloaded from the internet. It's not technical binary code, it's more of a code that is telling her deepest thoughts to her that only she can read. And it's scary, but you kind of respect it because honestly, who else is putting on that much effort just to talk to themselves? You know, I'm out in the open talking to myself. Really, I am. So like, the fact that she's putting so much into this, kind of a serve. It really is. Why am I here for chairs? Chairs are not gonna be there. Chairs are not gonna exist in this realm. I don't know. What kind of chairs do we want? I feel like we need a classy chair. We need a classy, nice chair to be pushed up against that countertop. Ooh, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. You know, this is the epitome of like chair that somebody bought from Wayfair, but it was like an expensive chair from Wayfair, so you don't think it's immediately from Wayfair. Like, still getting a pretty good deal, but it was definitely very pricey. I feel like Wayfair always says that they have low prices, but they really don't. Like, has anybody ever been like, ooh, this is a low price from Wayfair? Like, no, because that's not real. That's not a thing people do. Ooh, wait, can I put this? I have a very important question. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cute, right? That's kind of fancy. It's kind of cute and fancy. God, I wish I had more room. This is so restricting, honestly. That is the hardest part about doing like renovations on villager houses, is that I have nothing to work with. Literally nothing. Nothing on this entire earth. It was all stripped and taken from me in the war. What does Tom Nook want me to do? What does Tom Nook expect me to do when I cannot expand these places? I don't understand. What am I gonna put here? I feel like we need something fun. Ooh, what if we put the Libra scale on the countertop and then people could like think about it and like weigh life and death while Shino was feeding them their last meal? That's kind of cool, right? That's kind of fun. We need a little bit of an existential crisis before you die. It's kind of like a marinade for death. I think that's cool of her. I think she would like that. I think she's excited. I think she's getting excited. I really do. Good for her. She deserves this. Shino deserves this. She's been working hard. Whether it's for good or for evil, I don't know, and I'm not legally allowed to ask. So I'm excited to see if she likes this, if I got her vibe right. I really want to do right by her, not only because I am scared for my safety, but because I think she deserves it. This is so pretty. I didn't quite mean to like lean this much into the gold, but it's kind of working. I might move this actually. I'm not sure if I like that there. I think there needs to be something else like a little bit more soft there, if that makes any sense. Like we're getting a lot of light there, a lot of light, and it's almost too much light. Even though I feel like Shino definitely gives off light when she walks around, you don't want too much light. You need to be soft and simple with it, I feel. I don't know. This might not work here. I might need to change the color of it a little bit, but I like the idea of a cart. I feel like she would be a cart bitch. I've always wanted to be a cart bitch, like have a little cart in my house that I wheeled around. Does that not sound fun? You know, I feel like it would make you feel a lot more excited to do daily things if you had a cart. Are any of y'all cart bitches? If you are, does it actually do something for you? Like, do you feel like your life has been improved now that you're a cart bitch? Please do tell. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if the piano's quite doing it for me the way I want it to, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, quite honestly. I don't know what else to put there. I think we need like a living room moment, lounge moment to listen to the piano. Assuming that the piano is still gonna be there, we need a place to listen to the piano, which I don't even know if the piano is gonna be there. So like, we're hinging on a lot of things that may or may not come true, and that's life, baby. It really is. Ooh, maybe I have a better idea. Actually, I probably don't. I feel like I have one idea per day, and that's like the only idea I'm given to work with, so it's probably not gonna be much better. However, it's worth a shot to me. Give me a moment, please. Cause like the shell bed. It's the shell bed, guys. It really is. Have you ever seen something more ethereal, more Shino, more perfect? Like that? Sleeping in a giant shell like you're a pearl is an incredible move. Honestly, I wish I had that thought. I really do. If I had had that thought, I would be God by now. But unfortunately, life happens and I am not. It is what it is. I've learned to live with it. Maybe this aroma pot, cause she like used to have an aroma pot and now she doesn't, which is probably pretty sad for her. You know, I want to give her a little bit of a taste of home, for sure. And maybe the only taste of home we're gonna get is an aroma pot, which sometimes life happens that way. Sometimes life happens in the way that you want it to happen, and I want it to happen like this. I will write my own ending. We're gonna Moulin Rouge this shit. The Duke is not getting his ending, and the Duke is Tom Nook, because obviously, this guy is fucking insufferable. Jesus, look at him looking upon my hard work, wanting to take it for himself. You know he does. You know Tom Nook is craving to have even an ounce of what Shino is about to get. But did he work for it? No. Does he deserve it? No. Is he a scammer? Yes. So much hatred can fit into a little tanuki body. It's a good study of evil and good. It really is. It's a fantastic study of the morality of human beings and the morality of tanukis, I guess. But I see Tom Nook as a human being because only a human man could do the things that he can do, which is be annoying and take money from me. It's dining room time. I'm a little scared for the dining room era of my life. What are we gonna do here? How do we make this so that Shino is like dining with the gods, you know? We need at least 2 little seats. Maybe a cancer table. Ooh, Stream Cancer by My Chemical Romance. That's kind of cute though. I feel like I'm struggling so much less with this than I was struggling with Phoebe's house. And maybe that's because I feel like I know Shino a lot better. I really do. I feel like me and Shino have a bond. And me and Phoebe do not have a bond because she is a backstabber and a bitch. So it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what is helping me in this situation. But part of me definitely thinks it could be that I enjoy Shino's presence more. It really could be. I think maybe we need to move this forward and then like have a little bit more space because this is too cramped. Did you hear that, Tom Nook? This is too cramped. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think it's working. Did you hear that your little idea for renovating houses is shittier than it should be? Did you hear about that? I'm just wondering, you know, have you ever thought about anything you've ever done? It's just a question. It's really just a question. You don't have to answer it, but I think you know. I think it's eating you away inside. I think every day you wake up and you know what you've done, but you can't bear to admit it. So you put on a brave face and you just keep going. You just keep thinking life is good and it's worth living, but it's eating away at you. It's deep under your floorboards, the things that you have done wrong, the things that haunt you, the ghosts inside of your walls. And that's the only reason I'm able to sleep at night, is because I know you're tortured by these thoughts. Because if you were a free man, I don't know what I would do. I'm really in it today, aren't I? Oh my god, that's so pretty. Shino's gonna like shit. Shino's gonna go crazy. Shino's gonna go stupid today. I love this. I think she deserves this more than anyone, honestly. If you can get away with whatever the hell went on with Rodeo, because I think it was a murder, but also I'm worried. I'm worried to ask. You know, how do you ask somebody if they've been murdered? Like, hey, you been murdered? Are you coming back from the dead? Are you Jesusing in this bitch? Like, what's going on? What am I supposed to think of you now? Are you a disjointed version of yourself? Are you not the same? Because you're not acting the same. You're acting weird as hell. You know, Rodeo is truly scaring me nowadays. And it's worrying to see somebody that you trusted a lot, even though he's a little bit of a backstabbing bitch when I was in a crisis, but you know what? Everybody is, I guess. It's a little worrying to see that person in a very odd state. But also, I don't know what else to do, frankly. The deed has already been done. Whatever happened to him is done and over with. So I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do for this man. And I guess I just have to take that head on, really, because I don't know how my relationship with Rodeo is ever going to be healed. Thinking he was dead for a while gave me a very different interpretation of him. Look at that. Oh my god, gorgeous. Can you believe this? Wow. I love this hanging shelf item more than anything. You know what? My marriage date to this hanging shelf is on the 23rd of this month. Please bring gifts. I'm begging. I am so broke right now. I love this shelf. I love this shelf. Holy shit. Look at the plant on there. Can you imagine living in a house with a shelf like that? What would you do with your life if you knew that it could not get any better than this shelf? Like, what do you do then? Ooh. Yes, absolutely, 100%, 110 fucking percent. Look at that. A chandelier, incredible, truly incredible. Have you ever seen anything like it? Shino is the only person on earth who could have a chandelier and not constantly point out that they have a chandelier. I feel like everyone on earth that has a chandelier is like always very eager to tell you that they have a chandelier. Nobody cares, except I do care with Shino. I do care about Shino's chandelier because like that's cool. But if you're anyone other than Shino, don't care. Didn't ask you. Nobody asked you, actually. Sorry. But also that could just be the issue of like literally every rich person being very keen to talk about their wealth, or at least show it to you. You know, never say it. You can't say that you're wealthy, but you gotta show it off a little bit. Otherwise your peers are not gonna be that happy with you. This side of the house really needs something on it. There is nothing on these walls. They're barren. And if Shino's gonna have to clean up bloodstains, I guess that's helpful, but like we are going off of the assumption that she knows how to get him off of a nicely decorated house, because I feel like before she moved here, she probably had a mansion, for sure. I don't know. I think she would be fine with a little bit of decor, especially if it helped the vibe a little bit, especially if it made the vibe wake up a little bit. Maybe a pendulum clock. I love a pendulum clock. I really do. See, that's stunning. See, that gives off better than you vibes, but without outwardly saying it, which is perfect. That looks so stupid there. That looks so small. Oh my god, why did I do that? That is so fucking funny. But the autograph cards are a lot better, I think. Maybe some autograph cards. I don't know. Is that gonna look weird? This is probably gonna look weird, isn't it? I feel like this could be a little bit weird. Let's try it though. Let's try it. It just kind of blends in, so I feel like I should just get rid of it because it's a little bit distracting when it's not there, but like, I feel like that's kind of nice. Honestly, I feel like that's so Shino. It's so classy, but also like, look at all these hiding spots for bodies, like behind the piano, inside of the fucking fridge. It's incredible. It really is. I want to know though, what went wrong? Is it that Shino was trying to murder somebody who could not be murdered? Because Rodeo is a demon, so I assume that he cannot die. I think that might be the thing. I think that she tried to mess with like the eternal fabric of immortality and it just kind of backfired. But are they mad at each other now? I know they were probably mad at each other after the breakup anyway, but like, should I do something? Do I need to fix something here? Do I need to mediate? I feel like I might need to mediate. I think we're done though. I love how this turned out. I would very honestly like to note real quick though that if this was in Happy Home Paradise, I would have killed it a lot more. I wish I had more room. Like, this is just so constricting, especially to someone someone who deserves a mansion. So like, I don't know, it's cute though. I really like it. I think it turned out good. I think Shino's gonna holler. I think she's gonna hoot. I really do. It means a lot to me that she trusts me enough to let me into her little murder home. Like, I wasn't gonna snoop around. I saw a couple splatters. I'm not gonna ask what it is. It could just be jam. If you're talking to the FBI, that could totally just be jam. Like, absolutely. Like, I believe it. I'm saying to you right now, I believe it. Could be jam. You never know. I'm so thankful for her. You know, I feel like we're really becoming good friends. Maybe I'm the next target. And if I am, so be it. So be it, frankly. That's cute. That's really cute, especially for the inside. We're gonna suggest this design to her and she's gonna love it. And she's gonna be like, Salem, thank you so much for cleaning up that weird knife that just kind of slipped out of my hands. I'm really clumsy. Sometimes you just throw a knife across the floor. It happens. Thank you so much for cleaning it up. And I'll be like, sure. She's hot. She's fine. She can do that. And her and Fauna are really gonna lounge in here. You know, the bed's big enough for two. I'm done, Nook. I'm done. I'm done with you, but I'm also done. He's such a clown. He's such a fucking clown. Can you believe him? Can you believe this clown-ass man? He's like, oh, okay. Straight up, you can't clap for me. You can't be like, wow, that was fantastic. You just said excellent work. Really? Thanks again for all your hard work, Salem. How about you pay me, sir? Really? How about you pay me? Everything should be just like we talked about by tomorrow. Make sure to drop by to see how it came out. What are we all paying you for? What are our taxes going to, Tom Nook? Because frankly, it just seems like they're going into your pockets. That's all I'm seeing here. She's still sitting there. She's still sitting there to prove a fucking point. Is that it? Is that it, Amelia? You know, I brought you on this island. I was the one who brought you here. I don't understand why you're mad at me. I really don't. And that's bold. Oh. Phoebe, it's really fucking fancy meeting you here with Amelia. You've been around Amelia all day. I see what this is. Oh my god. You know, I knew that we were having problems with our friendship. It was a little tense after our whole kind of fling ended. And I understand that. You know, I wasn't gonna ask you about it. I wasn't gonna bring it up and make you mad. But obviously, this is a gesture from you and Amelia. Are you two kissing now? Are you two really going at it now? Is that the problem? Is that the issue, Phoebe? You know, I thought we were on fairly good terms for what had happened. And I get this. I don't appreciate you using somebody else as your little pawn. Honestly, I brought her here because I thought she was cool as fuck. I made her a pool. I made her an entire house of beauty. And you just use her to be your chess piece to get back at me? God. Phoebe, you're sick. You're sick. You're fucking sick. You know what? Just leave me alone. What do you have to say? Huh? How do you do, cuz? No, I don't. I don't do anything, actually. I don't think so. I really don't want to talk to you right now. Even though I initiated this conversation, which I did. My dear, isn't this weather divine? I tell you, clear skies like this make me feel like anything is possible. Yeah, anything is possible, isn't it? Hey there, Salem, you finally came by. I was kind of worried I made you mad or something. Usually I'd just come by and ask, but I got cold feet. Anyway, I'm super relieved we're still cool. Swing by again anytime, Sparky. Excuse me? Yes, I'm mad at you. Oh, and you just sit right there. Shut the fuck up. You know what? I am mad at you. I am mad. Normally I wouldn't be mad. I try to leave anger as my last emotion, even though I obviously don't. And I just want to know, did you think that this was nice? Did you think it was kind to involve somebody else in your shit? Ione, you won't believe this. Ione. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know that bitch over there that talked to you about me? You know, you had that discussion. I was there. I walked in on it. She's using Amelia. Yeah, I know. Look how disappointed Ione looks. Fuck. Do I have a gift for her? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. Oh, wait, I do. Salem, how are things, Gleam? They're bad, Ione. They're really bad. All right, I'm struggling. You don't understand. I mean, you do understand. You know me. You know me well. I'm just thankful you're here. Honestly, I am. You've been here for me from the start, and I just appreciate that more than you'll ever know. I'm sorry it took me so long to notice. I really am. I'm struggling to come up with a last-minute dinner plan, Gleam. Was that an invitation? Because, I can cook pretty good. I'm pretty good at cooking. You know, I'm available if you want me to come over. You know, I like cooking. I could probably whip something up for you if you want. You don't have to come up with a last-minute dinner plan if you already have dinner figured out by someone else. Here's your star hairpin. I do really want to give this to you because you're so nice and sweet and perfect. Look at her. She's perfection. Can you believe I got wrapped up in somebody else? Can you believe it? And now I have to deal with the consequences of that. I hate to say it. I hate to let that in. I hate to let that thought in. But you know what? I did do wrong. And I guess this is the fruits of my labor. I feel like you should know better. Look at this house I built for her, by the way. This is Phoebe's castle that I made for her. And you know what? She repays me like this. She shows me that she appreciates my hard work like this. Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Honestly, I don't fucking think so. And this is Amelia's house. She has a fucking pool, okay? Leave me alone. I'm exhausted. I really am. You know, every time I do these house renovating videos, somebody stabs me in the back. And the past 2 times, it has been Phoebe. It's been you. You know, you've been the problem all along. Support non-binary wrongs as well. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it now before I get my heart hurt anymore. Thank you for coming along with me while I redesign Shino's house. If you liked it, there's more videos and there's a subscribe button if you want to use it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that'll be down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that'll be down below. If you want to join the channel and get access to podcasts where I talk about nothing for an hour, you can. I will see you next time. Stay safe, stay wonderful. I'm proud of you. I love you. Goodbye. Don't fucking trust Phoebe.